Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Today we're testing the top rated Korean skincare of 2025. All of these products have got rave reviews, 5-star ratings with the big online retailers, so I thought it'd be a fun experiment to buy them, try them, and work out whether a 5-star rating leads to a 5-star experience. Sit back, relax, let's test the top rated Korean skincare. Now, before we get into today's video, I want to ask your guys' opinion when it comes to Korean skincare content. I love so many products and brands from the Korean skincare market, and I'm thinking of increasing the total amount of videos that I dedicate to Korean skincare. If that's something that you think you'd enjoy, let me know by reaching down into the comments and leaving the heart emoji. Share with me any Korean skincare products or brands that you'd like to see me try and review. Currently, I film around 1 Korean skincare themed video a month, and I'm thinking of doubling that to 2, so we're not going to go crazy. But if you'd like to see more Korean skincare content, again, leave the heart emoji down in the comments. If you're someone that's not a huge fan of Korean skincare, then let me know by leaving the cross emoji and state why. I want to hear from each and every one of you so I can kind of plan my filming accordingly. Whatever your thoughts on Korean skincare, know that today's video is entirely sponsorship free with 0 paid partnerships. I know that most Korean skincare content here on YouTube is in partnership with one of the big brands, but that's not something you'll ever see here on Mad About Skin. I turned down that coin because I think it helps me to preserve my independence and be able to offer reviews from the heart. So if you want to support me as an independent content creator, the best way of doing that is by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So I'm going to keep today's video super chatty and free-flowing. So it's almost just like a couple of friends sitting around chit-chatting all things Korean skincare. But I have listed all the products mentioned down in the description box below. So if you want to read the reviews, check the price point, make a purchase, those links are all there for your convenience. I'll be honest with you guys, with all of these products top rated, I expected this to almost become like a favorites video and for each and every one of them to be a slam dunk. That didn't work out. There's actually quite a few fails today, which did take me by surprise. But like I say, all the products, the good, bad, and the mediocre are listed down below. Let's start with the positive vibes, with what I think is the best product of these top rated options that I tried. And it's this. This is the Dr. Serikil Vegan Kombucha Tea Gel Cream. So this product has actually received quite a lot of hype online. So it's one of the ones that I had the highest expectations for, and it didn't disappoint. This is a beautiful, beautiful gel moisturizer. Now, I'm someone that has super oily skin, so I do tend to go towards gel moisturizers where you get that lightweight, noticeable hydration without it kind of weighing the skin down. This is stunning. It's vegan, which is great if you're living a plant-based lifestyle, but it also has kombucha, which is a great fermented ingredient to boost the hydration levels and also support the barrier function of the skin. You read the ingredients of this and it's packed full of beneficial ingredients to calm and soothe. Lots of fermented ingredients too, which are, for me, amazing when it comes to hydration. And it's truly one of the most lightweight options. Now, the packaging itself is stunning. Not an expensive product, which I like, but it looks way more bougie than the price would imply. It just is one of those great options that I think could suit everyone, but it's particularly great for people with a more oily skin type. If you see this, how this blends into the skin is just stunning. Even though I don't keep this in the fridge, it's just been on my vanity in my bathroom. It's cold on application, which I love. Calming, soothing, refreshing, and disappears without a trace. Doesn't leave a film, it's not tacky. I would say if you're someone that's looking for the perfect gel moisturizer for summer, get this in your life. So good. And I would say this is actually the one product of all the ones I've tried from this like top rated list that I would genuinely give 5 stars, ding ding ding, holy grail awards to. Absolutely beautiful. And I wanted to start with this one because I think, you know what, let's get those positive vibes flowing. This is an absolute star performer. Now, unfortunately, those positive vibes can't continue because there were a couple of fails in this list. So let's come on to a fail now, which I don't understand and for me, missed the mark. So this is the Sungbun Editor Green Tomato Pore Blurring Sun Cream. Now, I have seen some content creators online talk positively about this and their experience. So again, I had high expectations. they were completely not met. I hated this sunscreen. For a start, it's really dewy, and I would say with pore blurring, you would expect it to have a more matte texture, because usually the sort of people that want pore blurring are those as oily folk. This was so dewy, you wouldn't believe. It kind of bordered on the greasy, and it did nothing in terms of blurring. There's nothing in the ingredients that would suggest it's going to give any blurring benefit whatsoever, and it's just thick, heavy and greasy. Also, for a chemical sunscreen, it kind of left a bit of a like white cast as well, which no, it also grabbed onto those areas where you have dryness. I get a bit dry here. It grabbed onto any dryness in your crevices. No, this just isn't it. I was genuinely, look how shiny that is, and it kind of gets shinier as the day goes on. Not for me. I had high hopes. This disappointed, and I really just don't get the hype that surrounds it. So yeah, no, there are lots of blurring primers that you can use on top of sunscreen if you want to get that pore blurring effect. This wasn't it personally. And again, also the size. Some of these sunscreens are just ridiculous. Like, that will last me like 3 days, maybe a little bit longer, but you know what I mean? I don't want to be constantly having to buy sunscreen, especially because that wasn't the cheapest one out there. Now, one sunscreen that I did like from this collection is this one. This is the Purito Daily Soft Touch Sunscreen. This is their Outdoor Defense with 5 Ceramide formula. Now, I have big trust issues with Purito sunscreens because, do we remember the original sunscreens, which were amazing, but were tested independently? It turned out to be offering an SPF 9, not SPF 50. So I have trust issues with Purito sunscreen, but in their defense, they have released the testing on this, so they're fully transparent. You know that you are actually getting that SPF 50 plus, and so that kind of helps out a little bit in my opinion. This I actually really liked. So this is 60ml. Most Korean sunscreens are 50ml, so you get slightly more product than you see with some other products, which is good. It's just nice. It's a genuinely nice. I like the applicator. Can you see that? You get quite a nice applicator, so you get just the right amount. It's packed full of ceramides, so that people that have sensitive skin, need extra hydration, want to boost the barrier function, this will be perfect. And when you work it in, it just leaves behind a really nice finish. Where I'd say that this one is dewy, kind of bordering on oily. This is just like a nice, good skin day. It's not super matte, but it's also not super dewy either. It's somewhere in between, and I appreciate that. I also find that some of the ingredients in here do help keep the skin, like the levels of oil, under control. So this was a great option for people that have slightly oily skin. It just helped things stay a little bit matte for a little longer, which I certainly appreciated. As I said, it looks beautiful on the skin. I like the formulation. And this, again, I think is one of those products that I would genuinely say is probably worth a 5, maybe like a 4.5 star review. 4.5 stars I'm going to give that one. And I like the fact that you get slightly more product than the average size too. That's definitely a plus in my book. So another win, let's keep the positivity going. Another win for me was this. This is the Beauty of Joseon Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser. Now, I tried this maybe 3-4 years ago and loved it. So I did, whilst I did rebuy it now to test it as part of this top rated list, I had already tried this, so I knew I liked it. However, when I tried it again this time, I forgot just how much I liked it. It's refreshing, it doesn't strip, it doesn't dry. It's a really nice, lightly foaming cleanser that gets the job done without like damaging the skin, like stripping every last bit of moisture out of you. It's nice. It's a really good product. So yes, I've tried this before, and maybe it's cheating including this in this list, which kind of should have been first impression style, but I kind of re-fallen back in love with it. And I think of all the products that I'm talking about today, this is the one that's probably going to find itself most permanently, that and that gel moisturizer earlier, in my skincare routine. Great, beautiful foaming cleanser for people that want something that's not going to strip and dry. I love this. I should probably have expected to love it because I've tried it before, but trust me, the second it hit my skin again, I was like, yes. I remember why I love that so much. It's a great affordable gel cleanser that, yeah, I love as much now as I did when I first tried it like 3 or 4 years ago. Another product from Beauty of Joseon, which is in this bestsellers list, is this. This is their Revive Eye Serums. This is their retinol-based eye serum, which has been super, super popular online. I've tried this again before, and I loved it when I did. It's not the strongest retinol, so I'm just going to call that out. You know, there are stronger options out there, but if you're looking for a nice, like, low to mid-strength retinol that's perfect for under the eye, this is a great, great option. If you're using the Medicate Crystal Retinol Eye Cream, which is like 4 times the price of this, if you're using their strength 3, this is the rough equivalent to that. So if you want a more affordable dupe for the Medicate's Retinol Eye Cream, this would be a great option for their like strength 3 option, if that makes sense. And I think that's really where it comes in. If you're looking for an affordable low to mid-strength retinol for under the eye, this is a great one. A lot of people use this across the whole face, which you can, of course, do. But for me, I just think it works best under the eye. And then I'll go for something higher potency on the rest of the face. So we're in the home stretch, and I've got one more complete Holy Grail and 2 fails to share. So let's do the Holy Grail first, and then I'll come on to the fails. So this is the Dr. G Brightening Peeling Gel. So this is one of those cellulose-based physical exfoliators. They're nothing new, they've been around for years, and they contain cellulose which balls up when you work it into the skin. It feels almost like the dead skin peeling off. It's not, it's the cellulose, but it does create a little manual exfoliation. You can kind of feel them a little bit grainy on the skin. It's great. It's a super gentle exfoliation option, and I've had some great results with them, but I do feel they're a little bit gimmicky, and so it's not something I've ever really persevered with. However, this, I think I will. Of all of that style of exfoliator, this is by far and away the one that leaves my skin softest. Just one use and you can't stop touching your skin. You're like, how is it so soft, so smooth after just one use? Honestly, amazing. And this doesn't have any exfoliating acids in, so if you're someone that likes a little gentle exfoliation, you will love this. I could quite honestly say I was shocked at just how soft my skin felt after using this. I also love, they're getting an extra point for this as well. All of their products have this little section on an opened date. So you can use, put a marker on there, and you can actually say when you opened it. So if you're somebody that tracks, expiration dates, and you want to know that you're using it within the 6 months that is recommended to use it, this makes it super easy. They have a section where you can put the date and then you know exactly when you opened it. I like that. I know it's simple, but it's kind of innovative, and I think it's going to make it easier for us, the skincare consumer. So they get an extra point for that. I love this. I should have said all the products today are cruelty-free. I only talk about cruelty-free products here on the channel, so that'll go without saying, but I should have reiterated that. So it's a nice cruelty-free, super gentle exfoliation option. You get a lot of products, so you could use this on the body. It'd be great for treating, the KP, the old chicken skin on the backs of the arms. You could use this. It's just a lovely product. Again, not super expensive, but I'm here to say, if you're somebody that likes a gentle exfoliant, this, one of the best on the market, and yeah, an absolute ding, 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 holy grail. So we're going to end on 2 fails, which for me just missed the mark. And I don't think either of these products are terrible. I just struggle to see the point of them, and I think there are other products that maybe perform better. First up is the Tete SOS Serum. Now, Tete is one of the most popular Korean brands at the moment. Every celebrity is endorsing them and saying how amazing they are, so it's not surprising that it's one of the top rated options. I just don't get this. SOS serum, what is it saving us from? I'm still not sure. So it says it's anti-wrinkle and moisturising, but when you open it and look on the bottle, it says refreshing. So what is it? Is it moisturising? Is it anti-aging? Is it anti-wrinkle? Is it refreshing? I don't know what it's supposed to do. And then I looked at the ingredients, and I'm still not sure what it's supposed to do. So it has a gyrolinin, which is a great anti-aging peptide. So I get where they're getting the anti-aging element from, but you read the rest of it, and it's just a lot of calming and soothing ingredients. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's a lot of, in my opinion, better calming and soothing serums than this one. I think people are hyping this because of the name rather than because of the formulation. I don't get it. Now, if you've tried this and you love it, feel free to share in the comments section. But for me, it was just a bit of a pass and a confused product. And then I'm ending with this, which is the Numbers in Deep Sleep Mask. This I don't understand. So they say that it's designed to be, so it says a hydrating serum with moisture and elasticity that boosts your skin condition as if you're using a sheet mask. Okay, I like the idea of that. The sheet mask without the sheet mask. Do that, but it's just a slightly hydrating serum. I really don't get it. It's also really watery. I expected with those claims for it to be like thick, but it's quite a watery serum that has some beneficial ingredients in, but nothing groundbreaking, and it sunk in like that and didn't really leave behind much in terms of noticeable hydration. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I do love non-buzzing, so they create some of my favourite products, so that's not shade to the brand. I just don't get what they were trying to do with this. I also don't get their numbering system. If someone can explain in the comments the non-buzzing numbering system to me, you would be a genius, because I think like the code breakers at Bletchley Park couldn't work out, break the enigma that is this, you know, numbering system. I don't get it. 6, what is this? So they now go up to like 11 plus, I think. I don't get the numbering system. So if you do, let me know in the comments, because you'll be my hero. This, I like the idea of, but the delivery, very subpar. So not, in my view, top rated. So there we have it, guys. A rundown of what are the top rated Korean skincare products of 2025. I would say that this is a lesson out there that read reviews before you try products, but don't kind of take them as gospel. What works for one person won't work for everybody, and sometimes I think people can get on board with a hype train, hype a product beyond what it actually deserves. And that, I think, is definitely the case with like this Tear. I wasn't a fan of this sunscreen either, and that non-buzzing, no. The rest of them I was pleasantly surprised with. I would say if there's 2 products to say like run, don't walk, buy now for like your Korean skincare fix, it's these 2, the Dr. G brightening peeling gel and the Dr. Serikul kombucha tea gel cream. Both of these phenomenal. I genuinely think I'll be buying these time and time again, and so I'm glad that I filmed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see like a part 2 with some other top rated options. Let me know in the comment section below, wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.